Where's it going to go? It's going to go to the corner. Somehow, we got that blind hit on the ball. Couldn't see a bloody thing. That should go into them. It's alright. We've scored 6. They've only managed a pair. But the 2 people that have scored goals for them are the bottom 2 as far as game score goes for the Rebels. Even though they've scored, Bandit still had the best overall game. Hasn't even made any saves, just general good play. And Wolfman absolutely destroys me. And we're running around because we can. We're just messing around at this point. Because there's nothing we have to really do at the moment. Our mission has been completed. This is going to be 7 wins in a row. We just get a shot on goal. Oh, we scored! Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's exactly what we wanted to do. Yeah, I said mission completed, but let's just throw that in for good measure. Let's give ourselves a pair. It's not like Wolfman. He's doubled our goal score. It's alright, first touch. 7 in a row. Lucky 7 indeed. 2 wins against the Rebels. And let's take an updated look at these standings. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. It's amazing. If there was ever a time for this 2-pound bag of Jelly Belly jelly beans, it would be now. As 3 teams are fighting for this elusive second position, it seems nobody can hang on to this second spot. The Rebels couldn't hang on to it. I'm sure the Rovers and Dragons, Mammoths and Monarchs had been battling for it all season. Also, if you'll take a look at the battle for 6th place and 5th as well, you have the Mammoths, Monarchs, and Rebels all battling for 2 spots with 7 and 8 records. With 18 total matches to be played this season, 9 and 9 might get them there. It probably will, since they're both 1 game off of 500. But you gotta remember, the goal differential is a tiebreaker. You gotta give Mammoths the upper hand here, because they're up 8 goals on the Monarchs and 15 goals up on the Rebels. So goal differential will definitely play a factor. As we've got our goals per game up to 2.2. Look at the Guardians though. They're at 2.3 and they're not even in a playoff position. The Express, they're just running through everybody. And we will play them week 17. And guys, earlier at the halfway point, I mentioned that the game versus the Dragons wouldn't be very interesting. I couldn't have been more wrong. That could be the game that decides 2nd place and who gets the 1st round bye. The end of this season is coming to a dramatic close. We haven't clinched a playoff position yet. But if my math is correct, with a win against the Rovers right here, we would certainly clinch a playoff position. So we're going into week 16 riding a win streak of 7 in a row. An unprecedented win streak with the team that had lost 3 in a row. So guys, this is a very big game against the Rovers. And at the start, I can't tell you how excited I'm going to be. Two 9-6 teams are battling out for the second spot. It's Hurricanes against Rovers. Game on! We'll boost to the 100 as we traditionally do, and Storm gets the goal! Wolfman gets the assist, and 5 seconds in, we're up a goal. Storm, normally the team's best defender slash goalie, ends up being the team's best. Oh my goodness, I'm not even going to finish that sentence before Wolfman and Storm can work their tandem again. This time, they switch roles with the assist man and the goal scorer. If we can score again in 5 seconds, that'd be great. Of course, I jinxed it. Ball goes straight up into the air. But how about my AI teammates doing some work? And I'm the only one who hasn't scored yet on this team, and that would have been a goal if not cleared by a defender. So we're back to regular play, but fortunately, nothing regular about this match so far, as we're up 2-0, 30 seconds in. Not only do we have a lead, we have a cushion. A cushion within 30 seconds. This ball is very dangerous for the Hurricanes. We'll try to get it out, and all three of us are back. We'll clear. I am absolutely destroyed right there. I got wrecked in the air. I don't know how it happened. I go up. Shepard just clear, knocks me out of the way, and he gets the goal. I have no chance there. Yes, I'm checking the comments now. What is really bewildering the viewers right now is how many improvements my AI teammates have made since the earlier games. Maybe they're improving with me. Maybe it's dynamic. Maybe I am the team leader and they feed off my energy. Oh, that was a good shot from Storm. Good centering ball. He won't get credit for the shot and goal, however. And that's probably in the net, isn't it? Yes, it is. Wow. That cushion I was talking about, that's gone. That staggering play for my teammates, that has waned as well. Like a waning crescent moon. Ball will go across the face, we're working into the corner. I'll wait on our defensive end of the field. I'll come up now, try to play this ball back in. It is a centering ball. It's a shot on goal as well. Try to work it back in. That is another centering ball, and it's an assist. No, it's not. That was saved. I prematurely declared that ball as a goal, but Armstrong, a portion of that ball, I believe, was already across the line, and we get a good jump on that ball. But that clearance almost goes in. We'll get back just to make sure. Buzz on Armstrong's assist has somehow put the Rovers up 1. And we needed a serious win here. We are in trouble. Our win streak is in trouble. Our first round bye chances are in jeopardy. I don't have any boost, so that was a waste chance. Get a bicycle hit, work it back in. It's not a centering ball because it goes behind me. It's deflected. Almost gets it in. I do! It does go in! Magically! I boost a little too soon there. I get it with my front wheel, and Buzz knocks it in for me. So everyone has scored a goal. All 6 players have scored 1 goal. And that was premature as well. Every single player is on the score sheet. I've never seen this before in Rocket League. Get the bicycle hit, we can run this in. A little too anxious for me. I get the assist. There's an opportunity there. Goes across face of goal from Storm centering ball. Trying to work the ball around. Storm gets back. And we have full boost power. Working it into the corner now. Let's see if we can work it center as well. It is done. No one gets credit for the centering ball, however, there is no shot. Shepard is dangerous here. I knew he was. Knew he was dangerous. Does get the centering ball. That is not in a good position for us. Oh, and it hits the post. And it takes a very advantageous bounce for us Hurricanes. And us Hurricanes fans across the world. And that's a great centering ball. Who can get the end of it? It's nobody. Every player has scored. Who will be the first player to score twice? Because somebody has to score twice. Storm makes a great save. Yes! Had to leave, no doubt. Wasn't trying to take the goal away from Storm, but I had to make sure. Let's see if I was contested. I was contested from Buzz. That was the right move for me to put it in. Maybe a little selfish. You be the judge. 4-3 lead that we managed. So I become the first player to score twice. Everyone has scored once. Certainly no shutout today. Oh my goodness. And Shepard has answered the bell. Just when the Rovers needed to come out swinging, they sure do. Oh my gosh, if I knocked that in my own net. I was worried sick right there. Will it go into overtime? Maybe not. Oh, I can't quite get it to go. Can I get the rebound? This could be very good. That's a very blind chance there. We'll come back to defend, make sure we don't get scored upon in this last second. Hit the ground. There it is. Overtime, sudden death, next goal wins. 7-game win streak on the line. We're playing for virtually a first-round bye here. Although we have plenty of work left to do in the 2 matches that will follow this. But one match at a time. We're working at this one. Playing very defensive, I am. That's a rarity for me, I know. I thought about going up there for that ball, but Buzz was there, so I couldn't be too aggressive. That ball goes over my head. Fortunately, not on target, into the corner, and Armstrong tried to play it out. He does. I'll boost upon it. Storm will get there first. And now we not only have the territory, we have the clear advantage. It'll be a centering ball. I can't get to it. I was rode off by 2 opponents simultaneously. And I'm back in goal defending. That ball is clear to our advantage inside our offensive half. They'll work into the corner, hopefully towards center. And I'll give it the little extra nudge. It needs to get towards center. Bicycle kick is thwarted and cleared by Armstrong. Across the face. I know many of you are gasping at your homes, wherever you may be watching in the world. Somehow we still have the ball in our territory. That is tremendous. As Buzz tried to get it to go toward the frame. Big collision there in the air. Time for some boost action. Buzz rides me off very well. That was impressive stuff from Buzz. Let's see, where do we need to be? Where should we position ourselves? Somewhere I could defend Shepard and Storm knocking the ball over here. I know Storm's on my team, but he's hitting it the wrong way. Shepard, however, does not, and I've worked it into the corner. Unfortunately, this will take a very vicious bounce. Oh my gosh, this is trouble. I get the clearance, only just. Where will the ball go? It might work. This might work in my favor. All right, Stormer played in the corner. Who can get it out of the corner? It's going to be me, and I work in the wrong direction. I need to boost back on defense. I get the demolition in midair. And that ball misses wide by the narrowest of margins. And that's going to be high. Who can get the rebound? It's going to be me! And it misses just wide. I should have been there, but I couldn't see the ball. I probably should have gone to ball cam. I regret that decision immediately. But I'll work it back. The offensive zone. And Armstrong rides me off in such a way that my only easy decision is to retreat. Had to do it. That was a great aerial move. I had to jump very high. That was at such a height I probably would have won the state championship in the high school high jump. We'll ride back into defense. And we got scored on. We lost! We lost the game! Lose the ball for a second. And our win streak comes to an end at 7 matches in overtime. And we fall into 4th. Now we take on the #1 team, the Express. And we blew a 2-0 lead in the first 10 seconds. Only to fall in overtime. This game 17, this Hurricanes against the Express, the #1 team. Game on. We're way too risky there, out of the gates. And we get scored on by Sabretooth yet again. We managed a goal, or maybe 2 in the first encounter. And we hit the throttle, and we should have went in reverse. Oh, and that's on target. That is on target. And did not get the deflection we want. This is not the time to start a losing streak, mind you. Goodness. As we get a great view of that contest, we get scored on. Go on. Nope, not today. No soup for me. Oh my goodness, I can't catch a break in this game. Storm thinks I'm replacing him in goalie. I'm not. But we're down 2. I guess we got to be a little more aggressive, don't we? Storm's in prime position to play that ball. Wolfman tries to get back to get his angle. And we're nearly losing the territory battle. I hit it laterally. Now we've lost the territory battle. It's in the other half. Oh, that's a beautiful deflection. Drop in the net. Doesn't quite. Too high. Too much power. Kinetic energy, folks. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? No harm, no foul. Woo. Knocked off my racing line there. And I get the assist. Wolfman comes in clutch yet again. And in the comments, not only am I being told to get back in there as far as scoring goes, I'm also being told to get back in there with the women. So I will certainly do that, folks. Matter of fact, I will be getting back in that game in a few hours. Are you kidding me? Ridiculous. I guess girls can only get you in trouble because I talked about a girl while playing Rocket League and get scored upon. Awful. We gotta make some magic happen. We've done it before. We can do it again. We have Wolfman and Storm. We have an attacker and a defender. Although we've seen Storm score in the previous match. Unfortunately, it just didn't end up being a win. Because it was a choke. And we can, at this point, yep, we can kiss that first round bye. Adieu. And suddenly, after riding a 7-match win streak, we're about to lose back-to-back matches. And instead of fighting for a first round bye, we're still fighting for a playoff spot at all. Don't worry guys, I'll fix this in 30 seconds. Yep, can't even defend that. Unbelievable, terrible game. Can we make something out of this game? Can we get a consolation goal? Heck no. We get nothing. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Yep, run into the teammates. That's how the game's going. Hate to be negative Nancy. But that was an atrocious game, and I know it, and everyone else knows it. Well, the quest for the first round bye is over. This game right here is for the 3 seed. Am I right? Check the standings, see the goal differentials. Our goal differential is 1. So we're the 4 seed, no matter what. No, that's not true. If we lose, okay. Here's the scenarios. If we lose this game and the Monarchs win with such a staggering blowout that they can make up the 3 goals in goal differential, we might miss the playoffs. So both the Mammoths and Monarchs both have to win. I can lose and still have a chance at making the playoffs. But if I win, I guarantee myself a spot in the playoffs. Does That's fine. That's great. And I'll be either the 4 seed or the 5 seed. I can't be the 6 seed if I win. If I lose, I can end up being 7th in the standings with a Monarch win that they win by at least 2 or 3 goals. That's assuming I lose by just 1. I could lose by more than that. The Monarchs have a narrow victory and pass me based on even 9-9 records just like mine and a better goal differential. Would put me in either 4th or 5th position in the standings. A loss and the fate is no longer in my hands. So the only way to guarantee ourselves a spot in the playoffs is with a victory, and that is what we will try to get. It's the final week of the regular season. It's the Hurricanes. It's the Dragons. Game 18. Game on. Yep, and it's an own goal to start this contest. And I am very nervous right now. Just a few minutes ago, we were talking about first-round buys and challenging for the 2nd position. We're challenging for 6th right now. 4th, 5th, and 6th, and 7th. We can be any one of those 4 spots. Only the top 6 make the playoffs. 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th. And it's all up to this one game, one round, I should say. Round 18. It's always craziness. We just didn't think we'd be a part of it, either because we'd ride that win streak still, or we'd be so bad we wouldn't even be a part of this. But we have done enough to be a part of this. Won 7 in a row, just a streak in overtime. In overtime. A few weeks ago. It was one of the closest contests of the season, and we got the short end of the stick. So now we're down 1 in the ultimate game of the regular season. The conclusion, the dramatic conclusion to a phenomenal affair that'll send 4 teams home without a shot at the cup. I just nick it with my back wheels. It is not on target. Wolfman will actually get credit for that shot. Must have touched it after I did, because I didn't put very much on it. Just nick it with my back wheels. So we'll square up now. Try to send this ball up the wall, and we're moving too fast. No boost, that's right. What am I doing? Tapping the circle button. That could go. That could go. Oh, and it's cleared up the line. By, is it Imp? Is that Imp? Yeah, we deserved to score on. That was, I made a mess of that. So instead of being 1-1, we're down 2-0. And folks, I don't know if we're going to make the playoffs. This has been a roller coaster of a season, but we need a good finish here. We need to at least lose by 1. Make it harder for that team in 7th. I think it's the Mammoths. Every goal matters at this point, even if you don't win. We need a good goal differential. There's the ball cam. That's something I should have used in that overtime game. That's the reason we lost that overtime game. It's a very crucial one because I didn't use ball cam properly. Hopefully that ball will follow me in the net. It doesn't. I thought it was going in, so I thought I'd just get rid of the de facto goalie at the moment. How has that gone in? How in the world has that gone in? I would have used my boost much faster. How just hit it? How'd you really? Oh, dude, that's Wolfman. Bloody hell. My goal differential's -2, and if the Mammoths can get a victory, I'll be out of the playoffs. We have to get a goal. We must score. We're going to go as fast as we bloody can because we need to score. One goal could be all the difference. A goal means everything now. I don't think we can win this one, but we must score. Oh no, we've blown it. Hopefully that explosion will cause the ball to change direction. We're down 4-0. We must pull one back. This is embarrassing. Not only is this embarrassing, this could be the reason we miss out on the tournament. Oh my gosh, folks. I have no boost. There's nothing I can do. We need a goal. We have to score. Two certain balls is not enough. A bicycle hit cannot suffice. It will not suffice. We need something. We need something now. This is scary. This is scary, folks. It's all up to how the Monarchs finish. We don't know. The Mammoths, the Monarchs. Yes! Oh my goodness. I'm the luckiest man on the face of the earth. It was the Monarchs, not the Mammoths. Wait, how? How? How did that happen? How? We should know. The Rebels should be out, and the Monarchs should be above us. We should be 6th. This is not right. Unless, folks, there's only one thing that makes sense here. If you're sorting this table in goal differential, it's absolutely wrong because you have 4 teams with 9-9 records. I would have made the playoffs anyway because the Rebels would fall to 7th. I would be in 6th. However, based on the Rebels being below us, I think the first tiebreaker is head-to-head ranking. We beat the Rebels 2 times, right? So on head-to-head, we're above them. Now, granted, this shouldn't come into play very often, because with 2 games, if you tie 1 game apiece, then the head-to-head tiebreaker makes no difference, and you go straight to goal differential. This makes sense now. We might have won 1 and lost 1 against the Monarchs. I'm pretty sure we lost. No, we beat the Dragons once and lost the Dragons once. So then it goes to goal differential after head-to-head. But if you can beat a team twice in a row, you'll be above them. And that is why we're above the Rebels, and that must be why the Rebels are above the Monarchs. So because the Monarchs, yes, they might have had a better goal differential, but they lost 2 games to the Rebels, and they lost 2 games to the Hurricanes. And that is why they're packing their bags and headed home, and that's why we're headed to the playoffs. So, ladies and gents, we'll go back to the regular season real quick. see how we did against the Mammoths in our 2 encounters. Ugly loss. 3-loss win streak. We managed 1 goal in 3 matches. We conceded 2 goals every match. Get a lucky win against Pioneers, 2-1. Monarchs get destroyed. Finally, we beat the 5-0 Rebels. And we shut them out. But that would be our only win for 2 more matches. We lose to the Rovers in a tight one. Same to the Express. 2 one-goal losses in a row. And then, this is when the wins start coming. We end up the first half of our regular season with a victory against the Dragons, the Guardians, the Mammoths, the Bombers, the Pioneers. These are all close games, barring this one. 1-goal game. Blowout against the Rebels. And here was our overtime loss against the Rovers. We lost twice to the Rovers. Had we beaten them, we would be sitting 11-7. They would be 9-9, and we would have really contested for that 2 spot. So we started the season with a 3-loss win streak. We finished with a 3-loss win streak, but fortunately, these 7 victories, spanning week 9 to week 15, is what saved us. And that's what gave us our 9-9 record. So everyone in the playoffs has either a winning or even record, and that's how it's supposed to be. Tragedy for the Monarchs. They had a better goal differential than the Rebels, but they lost to the Canes and the Rebels. So we're facing off the Mammoths, who we split the season series with 1-1. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the first round of the playoffs. It's win or go home, because it's the Cup. Game on. Everything about me is tense right now. Every bone in my body, every microfiber, every nerve. Here's an opportunity, though, to get off to a great start. Are you kidding me, folks? That was on a plate. That was phenomenal. That just the luck we just received. And yeah, I won't get too aggressive there. I'll just, take that one. I'll say thank you to whoever I need to say thank you to. Because that was very fortunate. This is the second greatest start of the season. I'm not going to get too excited because our team scored twice in 10 seconds and ended up losing in overtime. But this is a ripping start. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're working in the corner. Are you kidding me? Everyone on our team has scored. Everyone on the team has scored. We're up 3-0 in the first round of playoffs. Oh my goodness. Oh, that took a nasty deflection. Okay, that was pretty sick. Let's see it. Hit Storm. Boomer's right there. And I tell you, it might have crossed the line at 24 miles an hour, but that was deflected at a much faster speed. The Storm hit the ball, and when Boomer hit it, had a lot more kinetic energy. Had to do it. I didn't mean to knock my teammate out the way. Just had to cover my bases and get to defend that near post, or what was actually at the time the far post. Put the brakes on, I reverse through the ball, I get it up, get some height on that ball. Center ball comes in. This isn't really chaotic. It's pretty chill right now, actually. Until now. But the intensity's picked up from the Mammoths for sure. Because we woke up the sleeping beast with that 3-0 lead that we took. Oh, just a little bit high. I came in really fast there. Understandably, too much power went high. I try to impede the progress of an opponent. Can't quite get there. Wasn't high enough anyway, even though Wolfman got there first. And that ball's in a very dangerous position. See if we can get this right. Great centering ball. But the defense was there in time. I stalled the car by pressing the brake and the gas simultaneously, which is really dumb. Instead of riding up a wall, I said to reverse back down. Okay. That was smart. Not really. Not smart at all. That was sarcasm. Those of you in the southern United States understand what a gift sarcasm is, and I don't always use it correctly all the time. Oh, whoa, I was way too low there. Yeah, let's just get this boost. Let's just take a moment to get some boost, because that has royally messed us up in previous games. I did not mean to go into the added rocket boost there. And that's just out of frustration, I try to take that car out. I'll flip the car over. With a minute left. Wow, time has flown by. That 3-0 start might have saved us. I probably jinxed it right there. Yep. I knew I did it. I knew I jinxed it. Look at that. Perfect position. Yep, let's just go try to boost through it. I kept it on the ground, made it easy for it to be countered, I guess you could say. So we got full boost, and we need to stop this goal streak by the Mammoths. Because I'd be willing to say at this point the next show is probably going to win it, be it in regulation or overtime. Come on, go in! Come on! Big time goal in the playoffs. When you needed it most. That little reversing move to get height on the ball was there just in time. Wolfman almost got across the line. But fortunately, I get credit for it. It doesn't matter. A Hurricane scored. So we need to defend our tails off for 15 seconds. And if we can do that, we will live to fight another day. Count it down, folks. Count it down. Woo! We're going to the semis! Yes! Final four, semifinals. And we're back where we would have been if we had a first round bye. Oh, we're playing the Dragons again. Wow. Week 18, they beat us 4-0. However, they were the team that we kicked off our win streak against. Folks, this is a semifinal. Look at the Rebels still hanging tough. Oh, the Rovers got bounced. Yes, the Rebels bounced the Rovers right out of the competition. And these are your final four teams, ladies and gentlemen. Take a good look at them. Because after this next match, you'll only see half of them. Wow. What a roller coaster season. Let's see. What song is appropriate? Wow. 3 losses. A 2-6 start. A 7-match win streak. Followed by 3 losses. The only thing saving the Hurricanes being head-to-head record. And now, with the win in the quarterfinals, they head to the semifinals against the team that almost bounced them out of the playoffs in round 18. This is also the team the Hurricanes began their magical run with the Dragons being their first opponent in their 7-match win streak. The Express and Rebels have been the 2 teams at the top of the table the entire season. After week 5, the Rebels had maintained an undefeated 5-0 start. In week 6, the Hurricanes got their first win of the season by beating the previously undefeated Rebels. Rebels had some trouble after that, losing, and finally getting a win over the Express. They'd win again, but fall to the Bombers to the end of their season. Mind you, the last place Bombers. Yet, they managed a 3-0 win over the Rovers. Good thing, too, for the Hurricanes. Rovers gave them some trouble this season. But it's all about who's standing at the end of the season. In the postseason. When the championship is on the line. Get hyped, folks. This is semifinals. Get on. We don't judge that very well, but our teammate gets to it first. It's all right. Oh, here's them. Oh, the Dragons. Gotta love the Dragons. We'll just sit and wait. Defend our goal. And we blew it. We got scored on. Oh my gosh, what an epic sequence that I had nothing to do with at all. 2 teammates and an opponent knocked that ball, which was 3/4 over the line. They cleared it out. That saved our season, probably. That would have saved our season. If we go on to win this game, we will remember that moment. When we make a highlight video of this season, that will be on there. That will not be on there. As we miss the ball, it's a whiff. You might see the Major League Baseball All-Star game last night. There were a lot of whiffs. A lot of swings and misses. We tried to take a car out there. Probably wasn't worth it to begin with. Where's the ball? There's the ball. Oh, we tried to make the save. We're almost in position, but it hits our back wheel and goes in. We wisely turned the ball cam there. Oh, but Wolfman, with his car rolling over thanks to a collision from an opponent, is not able to contest that very well. And ends up knocking it over. Weird. I don't know how we didn't get to that ball. We should be down. We should be down at least 2-0 right now. We're very fortunate to only be down 1. Oh my goodness, and Wolfman just didn't get in my way there. But we're aggressive. We're a very aggressive team. And we need to be. Because we're facing a deficit at the moment in the semifinals. We don't get much of that, but we get a piece of it. We get all of that one, though. So yeah, we can work this one. That's a beautiful ball. Oh, it's cleared by Imp. He's credited with an epic save. I can't quite get to it. Very intense. Oh, we put that one basically on a tee. A golf tee. Not a t-shirt. Oh wow, Storm with the little rocket fly there. Oh, we do not even make the side roll. We end up just jumping around. Oh, and Storm really got in the way there. You can't tell an AI opponent to move. You can do it with humans. Not with AI. That was not artificial intelligence. That was artificial idiocy. Can't fix stupid. It's alright. He was trying hard. He was trying his best. He was working hard. Bam! Storm scores! That's the equalizer. I've been playing awful. I'm the worst player in here right now. But Storm, with 1:25 remaining in the semifinals, mind you, gets it to go. And it's not about who plays better. It's about who scores more goals. Which team scores more goals? Who's it going to be? Is it going to be the Hurricanes or the Dragons? I reckon Storm's a chance here if he can work it towards center. Oh, goodness. Yeah, this will go back some, won't it? Yep. Oh, goodness. 1 minute remaining. Ball is not where you want to be at all. I had no idea where the ball was. I considered going ball cam. That would throw me off, feed in the goal, get me to make a save. And I'm definitely retreating at the moment. Force with the arrow, when you do that power slide turnaround, you know exactly which direction the ball is, so you know where to look. You just don't know where it is as far as territorial wise. That ball will not bounce across the face. It'll be in the air on the fly. Oh, that jump rolled way too soon. And with 10 seconds left, you reckon it's going to overtime, but you got to be safe. See if you can knock this up against the wall, give it a chance to go in. No, hits the ground. Right about now. OT it is, sudden death. Golden goal. For a spot in the championship. A spot in the championship, and it's 1 goal away. Yep, fortunately knocks that wide. Oh my goodness, that's a fantastic deflection for the Dragons. That one's not so much. Ball cam, big time, need it. Oh, it's hit the bar! The Dragons have hit the bar in overtime. Oh my goodness. cannot get out of our defensive zone here. We just can't get out. We cannot escape. And Impus missed yet again and giving us the best opportunity so far. Can't put it in the net for the championship. Save! No, it's not! It's a goal! We're going to the championship! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! In dramatic turn of events, in the most hellacious minute 12 seconds of the entire season, it's a goal line stand from the Hurricanes that put the ball in the back of the net to go to the championship game. Unbelievable. The crowd goes wild, the Shrimp of 15, and who else but the #1 team in the competition for the second half of the season are the two best teams in the final? I have no idea. This is unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable. Wow. In the first season on rookie difficulty with only a 9-week regular season, we lost the championship game to, I think it was the Monarchs. I don't really want to remember it. But if we could win this one on pro mode, oh my goodness, that'd be the comeback of the century. This has been one of the, just look at the blues and the red dots over there representing the wins and the losses. What a crazy roller coaster season. The ups and actually a lot of downs. And just that phenomenal win streak. I was playing out of my mind. And then that worthless losing streak to finish the regular season. And fortunately, head-to-head record saved us. Because if we had lost any of these 7 games, we would not have been where we are. So the Express, let's just take a quick look at their season. 2-0 at this point, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, goodness gracious, 5-1, 6-1, 7-1, is that right? 8-1? Is this your life? 9-1 record. 10-1. 11-1. 11-2. Dragons beat them. We just beat the Dragons though. 11-3. 12-3. 12-4. 13-4. 13-5. So with their win in the semifinals, they're now 14-5. But take a look at this. 2 of their losses came to the teams that we beat in the playoffs. They lost to both the Dragons and the Mammoths, and we beat both of those teams. Wow, this is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. This game is presented to you by Rocket League, Sony, and PlayStation. Presented to you on a Vizio screen. This is for the Rocket League Championship of the World. Introducing to you first, starting on the purple corner. This team carries an 11-9 record with a 7-match win streak in the middle of their season. Players ECXC 22, Storm, and Wolf. I forgot his name. What a tragedy. Wolfman, I think. Who knows? I'm kidding. It's Wolfman. Fire from the corner. Give it up for the Hurricanes! And the #1 seed in the playoffs. The team has been #1 for all of the second half of the season. Fighting out of the red corner. Give it up for the Express. 5 minutes for the championship of the world. Game on. You know, this background music is timed so well. It's just weird it just happens to come on the radio at the same time. The championship match! Game on. I'm not kidding here, but I think that the crowd is louder. I really do. I think they're louder than normal. This is not a joke at all. Alright, I'm definitely letting my emotions get the best of me right now. Not too much action so far, just that one centering ball. One shot from Sabretooth. Well, we'll get another crack at this, won't we? Yeah. Oh, dangerous ball here. Goes wide. I was covering the near post. That's 1 minute gone, folks. This game's 20% over. Sabretooth's riding me off as a horsewood and polo, where the phrase comes from. Riding me off my racing line. That's the full phrase. But you know this by now. You've been with me for 20 matches in this season today. It's high. Still searching for the first goal. Who's going to get it? It's going to be one of these 6 players. Get a centering ball. Not much comes from that. And was that Storm? Thanks, buddy, for making my job harder. I wouldn't have it any other way, though. I'm happy with my teammate selection. Shows a good defenseman in Storm. Shows a great attacker in Wolfman. And it's over my head, and I shouldn't have gone with that play. But that's what we chose to do, and we got to own up to that. Oh, and that's a great centering ball. That's fantastic. Bicycle kick. Nope. Demolished. Sabretooth. Giving us some trouble during the regular season. I remember very well. He scored on us both times we played him. Oh, this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity that's missed. We'll circle the wagons. Oh my goodness. I was worried sick right there. You couldn't tell by my sudden boost. 3 minutes gone, no goals. Not Nario 1. And 2-0! Storm with the long range effort assisted by Wolfman. And I had no part in that goal at all. But it trickles in. Somehow, some way, we're up 1-0 against the #1 team in the comp. Don't want to be too risky. If I have to make a save, I'll make a save, even though I'm, like I said, a natural scorer. I just have a striker's mind as far as soccer goes. Oh, we don't clear it out, and Sabretooth gives us more trouble in this game as well. I'm talking about my striker's mentality. I really do have one, because that was terrible defense. I should have managed my boost better, and we're level with 101 seconds left to go. I wouldn't have it any other way. This is the most exciting thing for the fans. This is a remarkable season as far as how it's gone. This has been a lot crazier than I anticipated. I didn't think there'd be much drama, but there's a hell of a lot of drama. And I was way too slow there. Indecisiveness cost me. Oh my gosh, we watched the ball trickle in. A Sabretooth puts them up. And if you think I'm not emotional because I'm streaming right now, I'm very, very excited to be a part of this game. I'm blessed to be in the championship. One of the luckiest guys there are. I'm the luckiest gamer on the face of the earth right now. I truly believe that. Staring ball. Go in. Oh my gosh, it's saved on the line! Unbelievable save for Beach. Oh my goodness, that ball was halfway over the line. I thought I'd equalize. And I just broke my vocal cords. And I cannot get the goal that would send us into a championship edition of overtime. Folks, the hell of a season. Hell of a season, folks. I'm disappointed, but it's over. And we lost another championship match. We did it again. We lost in the final 2 years in a row. That'll do it, folks. Thank you for sticking with me this season. Thank you for believing in me. I really appreciate your support. I also appreciate a follow. Thank you to all those who commented, all those who watched it, and all those who are watching this video on tape delay. Very exciting season, and it came down to the end. It came down to one save from the Beast. Yes, my shot was probably 2/3 over the goal line. Yes, I know. Comments are flooding in now. That's sports for you, and that's why we play the game. We don't know how it's going to end. We didn't think we'd get this far, but hopefully we made some fans today. Hopefully I made some fans today. You can play me on MLG. I'd love to play with you. The soundtrack's available on Spotify. I'll definitely add this playlist. Horseshoes and hand grenades. Yep, that's how we were pretty close. Close doesn't count in Rocket League though, and I promise you we'll be back for more. Amazing season, amazing fan support. I can't thank y'all enough. This just showed you how crazy the game of Rocket League and the game of soccer is. Anything can happen. Thanks for watching. Follow.